I'm working on a specific project for Julie. She asked me to build her an oven to go over the top of her downdraft shroud on her rocket mast stove. And after I started building it and I got it about, you know, 2/3 of the way done, I looked at it and my wife's like, wow, that's beautiful. And I'm sure when Julie comes over to look how far I've gotten on it, she's gonna say the same thing. But it can be a little bit intimidating. And a lot of the skills it takes to put it together might appear to be somewhat complicated, but I'm telling you, it's not complicated. This is DIY stuff. And so I put together just a little project to show you guys how I achieved these sheet metal spheres and how I make it possible. And just one little skill, and it will show you that pretty much anybody can work with sheet metal. One skill, 5 minutes. I'm building an oven for Julie. She asked me to build her an oven that'll go over the downdraft shroud of her rocket stove and sit on top of it, and that she could bake bread in it. And as I was doing it, Melanie came down and she said, that looks awesome and it's beautiful. But my concern is that people will look at it and they will think, wow, that took some skill. That's something that I couldn't do. And I'm just here to tell you, every one of the skills for fabricating and putting together this sheet metal is a DIY skill. It's something that really anybody could do. And so the whole purpose of this video is just to kind of put your mind at rest and show you one individual skill about how I achieved these arcs and these spheres, putting together this sheet metal shroud. It's really hard to work with sheet metal. I shouldn't say hard to work with, but it has an element. It has an element of difficulty because of how lightweight it is. This is aluminum. I didn't want to use galvanized because it's going in an oven, and galvanized, when it's heated hot, puts off a poison, and you don't want that. So I'm using aluminum. It's really lightweight, so that makes it difficult to drill because it's not very rigid, and so it just adds that element of difficulty. So what I'm going to do here is just show you guys one quick skill and teach you a quick skill in 5 minutes. 5 minutes that can show you exactly how to achieve these arcs in working with sheet metal. So here we go. In this part you can probably just speed all up. I'm just going to go. I made these slits a little bit past the top of the blue line, and I did that on purpose. When I bent them, I just bent them from the top of the blue line. So if you can see on the back side that these slits go in just a little bit past. Now what we want to do is we want to go outside with this one. So we'll go inside with that one, outside with that one, inside, outside, and we're just over and under bending these a little bit. And we just do them every other one. So, and this is a skill that is necessary in the event that you are doing a sphere and you can't back it up where you're drilling on it. If you have to either push this in or pull that out a little bit, you can force that down in just like that. That one, for some reason, there we go. Just like that. Okay guys, the reason why this is kind of a critical, just easy DIY trick and skill for putting sheet metal together is because if I tried to just roll this around the outside edge of all my tabs and drill into it, what would happen is that when I went to drill into it, the tabs would bend over from the drill and they would slip off of it, and unless you were able to put a board or have something back behind it to drill into. In this instance, I can drill every other one, and what ends up happening is the bottom, this tab and this tab hold the sheet metal so that I can actually drill it without having something, a board or something behind it. Now it's important that you have 135-degree angle, high-speed drill bits to do it, and if you have a Dremel tool, these pop rivet bits fit right into it, and they're high speed as well. Now what made that possible is on the back side, these two tabs were holding this metal from bending out of the way. Okay, so there we go guys. All you'd have to do is just go around, just kind of push it down. If you had a barrel or something you were making and you were putting a lid on it and you couldn't get to the back side, you just push down on that, drill, push down on that, drill, and you go all the way around and you would have a nice little end cap for a sphere. So I just wanted to do this quick little video, just teach a little skill that anybody can work with sheet metal and do these things. And when they look at a project like this that I'm doing that's triple wall where the Aircrete is going to be in here, and then I'm going to have another wall going in here, that they understand how I achieve those arcs and spears, and that's not that complicated. It is a DIY. So have fun with your projects, guys. Hey guys, if you like what we're doing here, make sure you like, subscribe, click the bell at the bottom for notifications, and I'm telling you, stay tuned for the whole build on this Aircrete insulated oven, because it is one that you could sit on top of any camp stove or anything and have an oven, an outdoor oven. It's going to be a really cool build, and it's been a really fun build, so stay tuned for that video. And also check us out on our Etsy store. I am going to post a PDF on all the dimensions and the materials and the tools that you'll need to build this. So, thumbs up.